At the end of the last video, we talked about breathing properly through the hardcore plank. It's not just for that particular plank, okay, or that particular core move, but it's in general, as an athlete especially, learning how to breathe properly. I think one of the biggest things that we do wrong, okay, not only as athletes but as human beings, is how we breathe, okay, especially when we breathe in. If you know anything about corrective exercise, okay, anything at all, it's one of the things you must teach people before anything else is proper breathing technique through any type of movement. A lot of times what people do is when they breathe through their nose, what do they do with their chest? And their chest expands. That's a no-no. If you're trying to uptake the most oxygen you can in one breath, you don't expand your chest, you push out with your abdomen when you breathe in. And try that at home. When you breathe in through your nose, push out with your stomach. So if you watch my hand, as you're breathing in, you should be pushing out your abdominal wall, not expanding your chest. All right? Over time, it will become more of a habit. It will not be a habit in the beginning. You must practice this on a regular basis. Breathing through your nose, pushing out with your abdomen. So when you're in that hardcore plank that we talked about in video 1 for 30 seconds, and you're driving the elbows towards the feet and the feet towards the elbows, and you're in a straight line, and your elbows are under your shoulders, and your head's out at a 45-degree angle, and you're not dipping and you're not bridging, quick review, okay? Make sure that you are breathing through your nose and pushing out with your stomach at the same time, then exhaling through your mouth, okay? Controlled breathing. That is the best way to be the best you. Now, we're going to move on to another core exercise. Some of you who know anything about kettlebells, this is something that you see a lot in kettlebell training. It is a complete core exercise right here because it definitely attacks every muscle fiber in your body, and your core must be strong in this situation. Your core is the key to making this work. They're called get-ups. A lot of people use kettlebells. Some people use dumbbells. Some people don't use any weight at all. If you've never done these before, that's what I suggest. You work your way up from nothing at all to a small dumbbell to maybe a heavier dumbbell to the kettlebells, okay? Kettlebells are efficient because of the way the handle and the weight are when it comes to this, because you hold the handle in this hand and the bell itself rests right against your forearm. With the dumbbell, you must hold it up over your head, squeeze tight. Nothing bending. We're going to go with the left arm over our head first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down here on the ground. I'm going to extend this leg, and I'm going to bring my left foot over, right palm on the ground. Now listen, everything I'm telling you here, you don't compensate for. You don't put your hand like this. You don't go like this. You do not go like this. It's exactly the way I'm teaching it. Elbow below the shoulder. Hand flat on the ground. This arm is straight in the air. Not this, this. Think about video 1 and what I said the core was. Because you must squeeze and tighten those muscles in order for this to work properly. Hand down, elbow under the shoulder. Now, when I come up, I'm going to use my right hand and my left foot to push into the ground for phase 1. Here, here, here. Notice I never ever brought the dumbbell down, okay? Phase 2, I stand tall and my right foot will come up right next to my left one. Back down. You just don't lay back down. You come back down, knee first. Hand comes down, foot kicks out. 1 rep is done. And again. That's 2. Let's do it again. Down to a knee. Notice the kettlebell or the dumbbell. Or if you have nothing in your hand, keep the arm above your head. Down, squeezing the abdominals, squeezing the lower back, squeezing the glutes. Up we go. Push and stand tall. Some call it the Statue of Liberty for obvious reasons. Back down to your knee. Here we go. Let's do another rep. Again, hand pushes in, foot pushes in, up to the knee, and back down. So, that was with a 5-pound dumbbell. The object is not to see how much weight I could put over my head when I'm doing get-ups or Statue of Liberties. Obviously, I did it with the left arm above my head. Your goal, 3 sets of 10 reps. But It ends up being 6 sets. Why? Because what you do on that left side, you must do on the right side. And everything switches up so that the right foot and the left hand do the pushing. And one more thing about this, okay, very important. It's not get up from the ground and stand tall. There's 2 movements you saw. One to the knee, pause, one stand tall. Then back to the knee, then back down. Don't try to make it one big movement here and one big movement here. Control, squeeze, hold, build the foundation. Get-ups. Good stuff when it comes to core strength training. I'm Tony Sargentopoulos with TKS Athletics. Be the best you.